Hi guys, it's Brandy. Thanks for coming back to watch one of my videos. I really appreciate everyone who watched my video that I put up with my works in progress. I know it's kind of boring, but just wanted to kind of share what I've been doing. I would have made a video a little sooner, but I got involved in putting together an R2-D2 Lego set that I got for Christmas. One that I thought was going to take me a really long time, and start to finish, it took me about 6 days, and I didn't work on it every day. But anyway, it's done now, and I'll insert a picture of it. Super cool. My husband got me a light kit to put in it, and I haven't done that yet. But anyways, I hope y'all all having a great day. It's nasty rainy here today, but I have errands to run. But I wanted to go ahead and just do a video real quick. I did look up on Gail Gustinelli's channel. This is called a waterfall journal, and she has instructions on there of how to make it. I'll try to link one of the videos below. She's done it several times, so I'll try to do that. But I use the Alice in Wonderland. I think this is Stamperia paper. I'm not sure. Let me see. I have some of the package right here. Yeah, this is Stamperia. So I ordered it either from scrapbook.com or off of Amazon. I don't remember. I wanted to show y'all today, kind of make some ephemera and put some stuff in there. But I made these little books one day on the way to Texas. Of course, you know, I do a lot of crafting while we're driving. These are really cool, and I thought they would be a good addition to any journal because they don't take up a lot of bulk. But I'm going to show y'all how I made those. I'm trying to see with the lighting here. This glass mat. This is my travel size glass mat. And anyway, I'm trying to do the lighting and have light but not have a reflection. Y'all just bear with me a second. Anyway, that doesn't work very well. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Hope that doesn't bother anybody too bad. I got to get another sheet of paper because, you know, I'm so prepared. All right, so this, to make one of these little books, I had made a little journal and did some journaling in it, but I cleaned my craft area not too long ago, and now I have no idea where I put it. I don't know if anybody else does that, but when everything's a huge mess, you just can put your finger right on something, and then you clean it up, and now you have no idea where it is. That's me. We are going to make this little journal, and I did get it off of Sandy Allnuck's Adventures. This video is like 4 years old, and it's called Make a Journal to Play In. If y'all want to look up how she did it, and she actually used really thick drawing paper and made something that you could do like mixed media art and such as that in. But since we're going to put this in a journal, I just used a regular weight piece of paper. You can do this with a square piece of paper, a rectangle piece of paper. It doesn't matter. If you start off square, you're going to have a square book. The last one, when I made my first one, I did it with 12 by 12 paper. So it's a little square book. But it's really easy to make. The first thing you're going to do is fold your piece of paper in half lengthwise. And you want to crease that down well. And then you're going to have that crease mark there. So you're just going to fold your paper on either side up to that crease mark. You want to do it on the other side. And I have the birds covered, y'all, but they are still singing. Like, they just have a lot to say today. All right, so right now you have a piece of paper that has 3 creases. Now you're going to turn it so that it's lengthwise, and you're going to fold that in half. And then you're going to follow the same procedure you did before. You're just going to bring each side up and fold it to that line. Now this is going to give us small little rectangular pages. Like I said, if you would have used like a square piece of paper, you would have got little square marks. You know what? I don't think I have any scissors over here. I'm gonna have to go get some. All right, now you have this piece of paper, and you can see it looks like a grid with all your creases. So what you're wanting to do is you want to cut your paper like this. And excuse my not straight lines. I was just drawing an example. But you're going to cut across to here. You're going to stop here. And this, so the paper is going to remain connected in this like backwards S pattern. So you're going to cut this part to here. You'll start over here and cut it to here, and then here to here. So let me do that real quick. I got to get some scissors. I have two desks in my craft room. I have a standing desk, which is the one I'm filming at, and I have a sit-down desk, which is right now literally a mountain of stuff. So I did find scissors though, yay! All right, we're gonna make this the top over here. So I'm going to cut across to the very beginning. And you gotta be careful because this is thinner paper and you know, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you do want to be careful when you're folding it and cutting it that you don't tear anything, that you don't want torn. And just remember, it's opposite. So just turn the page when you cut one. That way you don't accidentally cut it wrong. All right. So now you're just going to start here and you're just going to fold in an accordion style. Just fold back and forth. And the ones I showed you, that was actually one piece of paper that I cut in half. That's why they are glued together in the center. But this one, I think we're just going to go ahead and do the whole sheet. So it's a little thick and I could have done the folds better, but you get the idea. So when you go to do it, you can either open it. You know, you have a page that you can open like this, and then you can flip it over and open it like this. Now, hopefully, I didn't check before I started this, but hopefully I have some paper set aside in my book from scraps that I can use for this. Now, you saw on this other one, you see how thin these are? What I did was I cut this one in half in the middle, and that's why it's glued together in the middle, because I had cut that apart. So if you don't want it to be as thick, you can do it like these. Let me see what's in here. I have all this ephemera I cut out. So there may be, here's a nice piece of paper we could use for the cover. Oh, that's going to be a fabulous belly band. I have all these little things I've already cut out. I did this so long ago, I don't even remember what's in here. That's sad. Sad, sad. Okay. Oops. All right. So we're just going to see how big this is, and we're just going to measure on the mat. So this is, let's see, 1, 2 and like 3/4 of an inch that way, and about 2 1/4 inches that way. So let's go ahead and cut this. I got my new Tim Holtz trimmer my son gave me. Not a lot of room on this desk though. I have all kinds of shelving behind this, so we will do our best. So let's go ahead and cut this. Let me cut up here so y'all can see it. Let's see. We're gonna cut it 2 7/8 on this end, and then it was 2 1/4. Did I do that right? We gotta turn it this way. 2 3/8. Hopefully I did that right. I don't think I did that right. I think I measured something wrong. Yes, I definitely measured something wrong. It's going to be a great day. Hold on one second. Let me find my ruler. All right, let's do this over again. So lengthwise, it is, oh, well, let's see. It's not folded straight. So it is, oh, it's almost 2 3/4. And this side, it's, oh, it's only 2. Okay. So I think I just cut it wrong on the length edge. So this, we're going to go back and do the 2 7/8. And then this side, we're going to do, it was like 2. So let's do 2 1/8. Hopefully this is right, y'all. Hopefully it's right. Yes. So you just want a little bit of room around the edges. And I could have folded this so much better, but I didn't. And I'm not going to now. So I'm going to put a little glue. My really fine tip glue thing for my glue press got messed up. So this one is over there spilling out glue. I love the glue press. I just don't like, so far when I've put my lid back on, it has glued the little pin cap in, which pulled the metal tip off. Yeah, so that hasn't been good. All right. So we got one side glued down. So that was 2 7/8 by 2 1/8. Let's try to remember that when we go to cut this one. The first thing we're going to do is the 2 1/8. This away. And then the 2 7/8. I got this cutter for Christmas, and I really like that you don't have to like lift this up to put your paper under it. That's fabulous. I'm going to put a little bit of glue, or a lot of bit of glue, depending on what this thing wants to do. Lay it down like this. All right, so now we have our little book, and as you can tell, that's the back, I think. Okay, so you're going to flip through, and you have your little pages, and you can glue some of the pages together if you want. That I didn't. So you have your pages, and then you can also flip it around, and you have pages on that side. So it's just a neat little thing to add to your journal. It'll add a little bit of bulk, so you can, but you can stick it in a pocket or something such as that. So we're going to use something that we already have cut out. Let's see. Like I had just said, I don't remember what's cut out in here. Hopefully we'll have something pretty small. I like this teapot, so we'll use the teapot. And I don't really want to ink a lot in this journal. I've been getting away from inking as much. The birds are getting mad that I've covered them up, but they won't be covered for long. But I haven't been inking. I don't mind the white. It doesn't really bother me that much. Some people really don't like it. But I started as a scrapbooker, so I think inking has its place. It just depends on the style of your journal. Now, I probably could have cut this out way better if I had my smaller fussy cutting scissors. But there again, I'm not sure where they're at. Do I like that one? Don't know. kind of like this one better. So let's cut out this butterfly. So what projects has everybody been working on? If you'd like to comment and let me know, I would love that. Also, if you'd like to have a tour of my new craft room, let me know that. I would clean it up first so you don't see it as messy as it is now. Cece and Mochi say they definitely want me to do a craft room tour. Hear them over there talking about it. This is where I wish I had my fussy cutting scissors. I've actually had 2 days in a row off this week, which really never happens. It feels awkward anytime it does happen but I enjoy it. It just is different. All right, we're going to put it going this way. Oh, I don't like how that blends in. Something needs to go behind that because I don't like how that's blending in. I know I have to have paper scraps for this somewhere. I just don't know where I may have put them. All right, I'm going to pause a second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm pretty sure this is the paper. Yeah, this is definitely the paper. So let's see. Could use something. Put behind there. What do we like? I think I'm going to use just a little piece of this. Sorry, I thought I was in frame. I'm just going to use the corner of this piece of paper. And we'll just add that onto the cover. Put our little teapot on there. I use the art glitter glue. If no one's heard of it, doesn't have glitter in it. That's just the company. I like it because it dries clear and matte and it dries quickly. I also like the Barely Art glue. I use it sometimes, but I do have the art glitter glue in this, and I usually use a smaller amount, but you know, I told y'all about the glue press issue, so it's really aggravating me right now. All right, so there's the cover of our little book, and I need to find a word or something to put right there because I think that would look really good to have a word there. Let me see. Sorry, I'm not as prepared as I could be. All right, so let's see what we have. I love these little, they look like the old, well, from when I was a kid, and you'd have the little label maker that you press, and it would indent the word into it. I really like that. I used to have one. I don't know what I did with it. It was just a couple of years ago, it feels like. Probably really like 7 years ago. But since this is Alice, and she's very curious, we're going to cut this apart. Just use curious. And put that right there. All right, so that's our little book. Now I was thinking of something like what we could put it in, and I bought these little mini sacks at Hobby Lobby. I think they'll work great for this. Doesn't want to come out of the package, of course. So that should be the perfect size. Put this little book in, yes. Let's do a little thumb hole so it's easier to grab out. Like what we could put it in. And I bought these little mini sacks at Hobby Lobby. I think they'll work great for this. Doesn't want to come out of the package, of course. So that should be the perfect size. Put this little book in, yes. Let's do a little thumb hole so it's easier to grab out. All right, I usually use a bigger punch, but this is a really small thing, so it did not, none of my larger punches wanted to go in there. And this one didn't work very well, but hey, a little off center, but you know what? It's handmade. It's not supposed to be perfect. At least you can see the top of the book in there. You can pull it out easier. So let's go back to this ephemera that we have over here. That's a little big. I would like to have, ooh, I like him. He looks really cute. And we have the teapot. So I like how well that goes. Let's see what else we can find. Still not feeling well, y'all. It's been the weather back and forth. Like it feels like it's rainy and summery out there today, and it's just crazy. Right when I start to feel better, the weather changes. Just how it's been going lately. All right, do I want to add? I don't think I want to add anything behind him. Maybe like a piece of doily. That would look cute. I have these small ones. This one's already torn, even better. Still trying to get into the swing of things with these videos. I definitely could have been more prepared today. I apologize for that. So we're gonna put him. Let's go ahead and tear this. How do I want it? Kind of want it to go this way and him here. I think I like that. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh my goodness. I hate to see the mess of this glue in there. Really hate to see it. You could also use a glue stick. I do have some glue sticks I like, but I tend to just go with the liquid glue, which is hilarious to me because when I did scrapbooking, I would have never in my life never, ever, ever used a liquid glue, ever. I started scrapbooking in, well, what was it, like 99? Yeah, I would have never, ever used liquid glue, although I think the technology's changed now. So there's our little envelope. That's not an envelope, Brandy. There's our bag. Goodness. We put our little book in there. Now let's see where we want to put it in our book. So the cover will still need to decorate. I'm not sure. This is going to be very challenging to decorate because there really isn't any journaling spots in here. So you're going to have to make journaling spots. I guess you could journal here. This is decorated, so we definitely don't want to put anything there. That's a nice journaling spot. But see, if I put this here, it takes up a lot of space. Kind of like it there because then you could use it as a tuck spot and put like a journaling card in here. Maybe not this one. I like that. Okay, let's try it in another spot and see what we think. Don't want to put it there. I love it here. I like the colors, but I feel like it takes this journaling area. That's that same paper. What about with all the teapots? That's kind of cute. It's kind of small there. I'm being too picky, y'all. I'm overthinking this. I think we're just going to do here. There's the teapots. We could put him here with the teapots right across, or we could put him on the teapots and make him a tuck spot. Let's do that. I'm going to take the little book out so it's not as thick. And we're just going to put glue right around these two edges. Stick him right there. Then when he dries, I'll put the book back in there. So this journal, I have a feeling when I'm done with it, is going to be pretty thick. I did another journal like this, a waterfall type journal, and it turned out really cute. I did it tiger themed. Our local sports team is Tigers, our college team. So I did it like that, and it turned out really cute. So it is a challenge to decorate, especially this one because of how decorative the paper is. But I do enjoy it. I do. All right, so we're going to call that a video. We'll put the link to how to make one of these waterfall journals in the description below. And I hope y'all all have a great day. Please like my video and subscribe. I promise things are going to get better. Love y'all. Bye.